How about that? Hi, guys, and happy President's Day. President's Day live. And I'm here with a special guest. And today we are doing uh, covers, great and oddball covers. So sit back, grab your cocktail of choice, and join us in the lounge. And here with me live is the one and the only Raymond T. Vinyl.
Hey everyone, is anyone out
Hi, Raymond.
there? Hey Tink,
Hey, Ray. All
always
right.
beautiful to see you.
Always, always. This is the only way that this is the way we like to talk now to each
And
other.
your camera is so much clearer.
Yeah, well, I worked on it and I changed the lighting in here. I put the shade down. So I did a lot of work on it. So now we're
It's
working.
paying off because you look gorgeous.
I also canned the autofocus, which kept making it go in and out.
Yeah, I hate that.
It drives me crazy. So I took it off of autofocus and now see once you learn the settings and stuff, you can fix anything.
I write a check.
Right?
Fix
You call
this.
you call your neighbor down the hall. Exactly.
Fix
Exactly.
this.
So funny. All right. We'll keep talking to each other and we'll wait and see if anybody pops
All
in.
right.
Uh,
How's the hand?
okay. Well, it's bad. It's only good. It's good when it's wrapped. And yesterday I didn't wrap it because I knew I was going to cook.
Right.
And that makes it
Perfecto.
difficult.
Right.
Well,
So
I made some. No,
chop,
I
chop,
made
chop,
something really.
chop, chop.
I made what do you call it? Muffaletta, the famous New Orleans Italian sub kind of thing that's made
Ooh.
in a big loaf of bread, and so I didn't wrap my hand because I knew I was going to have to wash my hands a lot and whatever. And
Right.
so then by last night, it hurt a lot. And by this morning, it was hurting. As soon as I wrap it, it feels great.
Okay. So you think it's just sprained?
Yeah, yeah,
You can move the
definitely.
last two fingers.
I could move this one now, but this
Okay.
this is the one
It's
that
not
hurt.
swollen. Your fingers aren't swollen.
My mother said that this part was really swollen when she looked
Yeah.
at it yesterday. This,
That's what took all the pressure,
the brunt, yeah,
the
yeah,
brunt. Thank
the
you.
brunt, yeah. So, yeah, but no, as long as it's wrapped, it feels pretty good because you can't move them as much.
I told you the story of how I broke my hand. I had to have all these years.
Well,
Phil Billy's birthday party. I
I
never
don't,
told you this story. Oh,
I
come
don't
on.
think so. I remember
It's
when
the
you
only
fell.
bone I've ever broke in my whole body all these years. I'm now 60.
That's amazing. I remember you
Phil
did.
Billy's 50th birthday party. It was in Victorian Village. I rode my bicycle. I was living on Say Avenue. And Flower Child had just moved to the short north. And they had these gorgeous, gorgeous windows. A huge, I mean, like department store type windows. And they just decorated for the first time for Christmas. And they had these giant, giant department store like display ornaments. It was so gorgeous. So, anyways, cocktail, cocktail, cocktail. All right, Phil Billy, I'm leaving. I get on the bicycle. First of all, never drink and ride a bike. Not good.
Don't drink and bike. Don't
So
drink
I'm
and
over by
bike.
the White Castle. I'm literally like a block and a half from my house. And I'm like, you know what? I want to see those windows all lit up. I, thinking I'm young, I jumped the curb with the bike. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah,
skateboarding.
yeah, like doing
Oh,
tricks. Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah.
There was a telephone pole right in front of me. And I went,
Into the windows of the store.
no, into the
Oh,
telephone pole.
okay, okay, okay. I thought maybe the Christmas decorations were
And I'm like,
distracting
oh,
you.
I'm okay. And go over by, look at the windows, blah, blah, blah. Next morning, my hand was like this big. Oh my God. And I just started a new job at the bank and I had to call my boss. I'm like, I just started that Friday. And Monday, I'm like, I need to go get an X-ray, and I had busted like all these bones
Mm.
were broken.
And you had to wear a cast to work for.
And the president of the bank signed my cast.
That's what I was thinking. I was
I was on the
thinking
same
that.
floor as him. And he's like, Raymond, what did you do? I'm like, hi, Gonzo. His name was Mike. I'm like,
So
hi, Gonzo.
funny.
He's like, what happened? I'm like, well, I had a fool's accident.
One of a couple. But
8 weeks. 8
I
weeks.
see now I said when you said I bet you broke it, I was like, oh God, I hope I didn't break it. Because those first 2 days
Well,
it
you were
really,
being able to move your fingers.
oh, it was terrible those first 2 days.
Oh, I bet.
And I said, okay, maybe it is broken. I'll have to see if it gets worse. And I said, because I don't want to have a cast. And then I said, well, okay, maybe I do want to have a cast because I want everybody to sign it. And then I said, yeah, but it's a
I'm on
bitch
my
to take
way.
a it's a bitch to take a shower.
Oh, because you have to hold it up. You can't get it
Uh,
wet.
and you know what? It's gonna get damp even if you hold it out. You know what I
It,
mean? It's
oh,
like,
I had like trash bag, and I
oh,
had to
that you could
rubber
cover.
band it,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
Tink, it's a cast. It does not come off for weeks. Weeks,
Right.
not a couple of days.
But see,
Weeks,
and
and
then
it
I thought,
smells and it's filthy and it's just
it's disgusting,
nasty.
especially if it's in the summer. But then, like, if they cut it off and you can keep it and make it like into art from all the people that signed it.
Oh no. I personally said, give that to me. And I went up to the trash can and went, toss. Honey,
No,
that thing smelled so bad.
I'm sure, but
Oh,
it would air out. I don't
oh.
after
I,
a couple years.
I had to draw the line on that one, girl. No.
Too funny, too funny.
Ick.
Yeah, it is icky. I know there's nothing worse than having
Gay
shit
card comes out.
that you have to,
I'm
that you
not
have to
doing
wear for
it.
months or without cleaning. Yeah, forget it. Not to
I mean,
mention when it starts to heal and starts to itch and people start sticking.
oh, well, I discovered, chopsticks.
Um, I knew a lot of people that had a cast and used to open a hanger
Oh yeah.
and get
Oh,
the hanger down there.
that's too dangerous. I mean,
You
because
think?
it's metal, and if you rip your
But it's
skin, you're more.
stronger. It's stronger though.
It doesn't matter. Chopsticks, they work
Okay.
great.
Crazy, crazy.
So, anyways, I'm thrilled that you don't have to have a cast.
Oh,
But
I don't really want to try and take a shower with a cast.
have
But
you been
no,
doing ice and
yeah,
heat?
yep.
Okay.
And yesterday my mother gave me a regular ace bandage like later in the day to put on, and I put that on because it was starting to hurt from leaving it unopen, open. And when I was at Lidl yesterday, I ran into Craig the Wrecker King again.
Oh,
And he
yay!
said, "What do
What
you
was he
come here?"
buying?
Well, he was gonna make a charcuterie board because his kids were coming over with their kids.
I mean, I hate when I run into people that I know at the grocery store. I'm like, don't look at my cart. All the, pre-packaged
Oh
dinners.
no, no. Well, Craig likes to cook. And so I said, "Well, what are you guys making today?" And he's like, "No, we're just having a quiche. We're just gonna make a quiche from
Um,
Costco." And then he was gonna make a charcuterie board. And I said, "Well, I'm making a muffaletta, you know?
I don't even know that word.
It's a famous New Orleans Italian hero. It's been
Muffaletta.
Yeah, but only in New Orleans and since 1906.
So what makes it New Orleans?
Well, it's only made there. This particular sandwich. It's
Is
on a
it the
special
bread, the
it's yeah,
meats?
well, there's two things that make it typically New Orleans. The round bread,
Okay.
round big loaf of bread, cut
Ooh.
in half, all your cold cuts, your
salami,
Yeah, Genoa
bologna,
salami. No, no,
pepperoni.
no, no. Only Genoa salami, ham, mortadella, and then you got provolone, Swiss cheese, and then more of the meats. And then
We
on
do
top,
layers.
yeah, you do layers. And then the very top, you put olive salad.
Ooh,
And you cover the
I love
whole
olives.
I love olives too. So does
Oh
my
my God.
dad. So we found
Yum.
an olive salad with in oil. It's got to be in olive oil. The
Okay.
olive chopped up. So we put it all on the top. Put the thing on. Put it in the oven for 10 minutes just to get the cheese a little melty. Then you cut it in fours.
Okay.
The
Like
big
pizza
round bread.
slices,
The round bread. So you get
triangles.
triangles.
Okay.
And it's outrageous. And my dad was like, "This is the best sandwich I ever had." And I was like, "All right, Dad, come on." No, he's like, "Seriously, this is so unique, because he loves
Yum.
olives. And it was easy for me with the hand. So, all right, your chat is up and showing, right?
Yeah, there's nothing. No one's
Okay,
gonna join us, so it's just you and me, which
it's
is
just
not a problem.
us. Just no, no, no. I was just clicking something. All right, so
Well,
let's get into
I
our.
will share something.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
There's so many covers, as you know, Tink, I adore.
We love
I've
them.
only been able to DJ covers twice in my lifetime.
Oh,
And one of,
but you always try to throw one in on every
oh,
show,
I
right?
always do. Always, always, always. The one spin, I'll never forget this. It was in Franklinton. I think I started telling this story, then we got sidetracked. Easy.
Mhm.
And it was, Alea and Adrian, DJ Two Skills, and it was open turntables. And it was, quote unquote, a record show during this art hop.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm like, oh, I'm like, do you want a certain sound? They're like, no, play what you want. I'm like, okay. When Raymond gets free reign, he takes
Yeah,
advantage of it.
yeah, for
And
sure.
so I had this huge collection of covers, and they're such a blast. And I'm like, you know what? I'm playing covers.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't tell anyone that. I just
Right, right.
do it.
And people are, "Oh, I know that song, but it sounds
Right.
different."
There were
Yeah, yeah.
people. Oh my God, it was one of my most favorite spins. There was people literally standing there and they're like, we can't wait to hear what you're going to play next.
See? People love
Boom.
covers because they
They
don't know
do.
them. They
But they
don't
know
know.
it, but what they're hearing, they don't know.
Right, they
And
know the song, but it's not
right.
familiar, like, "Wow, who's doing this?"
But it's
Just like
cool.
us, it is so cool. Like us in, when you and me were in, Spirit Halloween that day and the Misfits came on, and we were like, "Oh," we were, like, crazy for it. We were like,
I think we
we
ran
said,
up to the speaker and I'm holding my
"You're
phone up.
you're Shaz you Shazammed it." We were
What the
like,
fuck is
"Who's
this?
doing this version of Monster Mash?" And you went up with the Shazam, and we were like, "The Misfits." Ah, I
I'm
know,
still
it
blown
was the
away by
best, the
that.
best, the best.
So here's, oh my gosh, I love this record. This was, I think, a record store day. There's a series of albums from the UK called Late Night Tales, and they
Okay.
only invite cool people to create a double album. And Django doing a cover of the Porpoise song from the Monkees.
Oh, I love that song.
This is so pretty. I, I clicks, clacks, da 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 da.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
on beautiful
I don't think I've ever ooh,
mono vinyl.
I don't think I've ever heard of, a cover of the Porpoise song.
The Porpoise song.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
it. I paid $10. The sticker's still there.
And we love that song.
Oh,
I have a couple of monkey covers in here too.
Oh, I have lots of monkey covers.
Yeah. A lot of great bands
Love
did monkey covers.
them.
All right.
So that's how I'm going to start this off.
That's beautiful. Should I start? I'm going to
Yep.
start with something that you gave me, which I
Uh-oh.
absolutely love.
Oh,
I had a feeling you would bring this out too.
I did.
Because
And
the
look,
covers.
mine is autographed by Joe Queer.
Oh, you should. Why didn't you get mine autographed?
Because
Oh, you took yours
they
to the
haven't been
show.
here yet.
Oh, you took yours to the show.
I
Right,
took it
right,
to the
right.
show.
But I knew I had a feeling you would bring this out, but I brought this out because
Okay,
some of
what's
my
your favorite off of this album?
All right, my favorite is Valerie. Okay, I love it. They do the Monkeys Valerie on here. I love Dead Man's Curve,
Yep.
and they also do Stepping Stone.
Stepping Stone is incredible. They do a kick-ass version of it.
They
My
do.
favorite
They
on this
do.
album is Hungry, which is Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Yes. Okay. Yep.
Oh,
A girl with a girl like you. The Rascals.
The Kids Are All Right from The Who.
Yes. That's what I love when things like this, when bands
This
do.
is such a great album.
And you knew I would love it, and you got it.
Oh my God.
So that's what I started out with, and I had a feeling. I had a feeling you would pull it too.
Oh yeah.
Very fun. Very fun. Here, let me just quickly show.
And their version of Valerie is killer.
I love it because I love that song anyway. You know,
Right.
So yeah,
it's such a great record
Great
to begin
song.
with, and then the Queers covering it is like, and when we first started talking today, in the background, I had the Banana Splits. I Enjoy Being a Boy.
Yes.
I had the Queers covering that song.
On a 45.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Very hard to
wonderful.
find. It came into the record shop. There was like 3 EPs from the Queers, and they were $5 each. And I'm like, oh my God. They didn't hit the floor.
You bought them all. Yeah.
I bought them all. I'm like, mine. So the next time they come through Columbus, he's autographing those.
Yeah, for sure. I remember when you were here one time and we went to Sound Exchange, when you were on the floor looking through the records, you found some really cool punk covers of things. Like you were like, look, they're covering blah 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 or whatever. I remember,
I think All Along the Watchtower from Jimi Hendrix.
By a punk band, right? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, how do you turn that down? You just can't. You just got to hear it.
Right. Exactly.
It's $3 or $4.
Exactly. All right. It wouldn't be funny if we had a lot of the same things in our pile.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Right.
Ministry. I'm going to see them live next month.
Really? Well,
Gary Newman is opening.
That's going to be a great show. What? I love Gary Newman and I love Ministry. So
my Christmas present and birthday present to David. And you know what? He's in Mexico that week.
So who's going to go with you?
I have no one to go to this show with.
Take the neighbor across the hall.
Well, why don't you come down to Columbus and go with me?
What am I going to do at Little Vaj? What am I going to do at Vudgie?
We'll take him to the show.
Yeah.
No, right. What is that?
All right, Ministry. On this album, they do Paint It Black, and they do it great.
I've never seen that. Oh, my God. Did they do it rockin' or slow?
Oh, they did it like Ministry style. Okay. You know, like, yeah. You know what I mean? Ooh. But it's the perfect song for them. Yeah. It's really great. Really great.
All right. I'm going to do Cheese Ball.
Okay.
Honestly, this is a difficult album to find. And this version is like, you know how much I love my bubble gum. I love bubble.
Yes. Yes.
Julie London doing yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy.
And she does it very, very slow and
And
sexual.
sexy, right? Yeah. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is so bad, it's good
Mm-hmm.
type of deal. It's like, and you never, this is one of her later albums. This is from the 70s, I think, or
Oh,
late.
wow. We have a
You never
lawyer.
ever find this record. You don't find it. And it's on Liberty.
We have a lawyer friend that comes into Record King all the time, and he is a huge Julie London fan. And
Oh,
every
see.
Julie London record that Craig gets, he puts aside for him, But I've never actually
Julie,
seen that cover. Yeah.
you know what? It's only old white men that buy Julie London records.
And
What
that's
they're
what this
doing with
lawyer
them,
guy is.
I don't want to know.
He's an old white man, but he's a cool guy, and he's a definite pothead, but
Well,
he's
if
a
you've
fun
never heard
guy.
that version, it's on YouTube. Look it up. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I
Yummy,
will.
yummy, yummy. I
I
got love
will.
on my tummy. Someone joined us.
Hi, Jenny. Jenny, Jenny, Jen.
Hey.
Jenny, I'm sure you're not working today because schools are closed. President's
School's
Day.
out for
Right.
winter.
School's out for President's Day. Yeah. So, Jenny, today we're doing covers, oddball cover versions because we love covers.
Big
All
time.
right, so Raymond, I got two of my favorite songs,
I'm
two
on a
um
Mexican radio.
two cover versions. Yeah, we're good. Cover versions of one of my favorite songs, which is Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. So we have Wall of Voodoo doing Ring of Fire. Awesome version. And we have Social Distortion doing Ring of Fire,
Ooh.
which is amazing. One of my favorite versions of Ring of Fire ever.
I swear to God, we played that this weekend at the record shop.
I bet you did. I played it in a recent
Oh,
podcast.
I mean, I have a lot of artists covering Ring of Fire. My
Yeah, Ring of
favorites.
Fire is a great song, but
And it's easy to sing. And the punk versions are always the best.
Social Distortion is a beautiful version. So Jenny is saying any Lenny D records with
Poodles.
That kind of cover. Oh, you got okay. Yeah, you thought covers. No, we're talking about cover songs. Yeah, not the jackets.
All
So I got
right.
very confused for a minute. Okay, go
All right.
ahead, Ray.
It's my turn. Oh, Tink. When I woke up this morning, coffee, coffee, coffee. And I'm like, Raymond, you have got to be good at this. Tink is expecting it. And there was one song. This is my number one cover of all time, besides Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds from Elton John. Oh my God, this is so good. I went to a long time ago, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Needle in a Haystack, a really tiny record shop.
I remember you telling me about that place.
I
remember hearing the name.
You never know what you're going to find in there. So, anyways, I found Motocaster with lenticular cover of a cat doing God knows what.
Oh, a cat. Jenny would like that. The cat.
It's not being lenticular at the moment.
Well, on the camera doesn't pick it up so much.
Right. Well, no, it's not a cat. It's a dog. And the dog is like going like this.
Wait, what's the cover though? What are they covering?
Green Tambourine from the Lemon Peppers.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
This is so killer. Like small independent label. I don't know where in the hell it's on Blasto Platter Records.
Blasto Platter. That's a great name for it. It's pretty too.
Oh, it's really gorgeous.
It's
33
really fun.
recorded. But
Oh,
yeah, Green
33. Okay.
Tambourine.
Wow.
Really,
That's
really
another
cool.
song that nobody covers, right?
Right. First of all, you have the balls to cover Green Tambourine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Iconic
Yay.
song, right?
Oh, yeah.
Iconic.
You better do it right because you're going to get booed.
Right, right. Really, really, because that's a classic.
Oh, what a
Iconic. Yeah.
brilliant, brilliant psychedelic song. And
All
bubblegum.
right. Okay, here we go. One of my favorite bands, Hollywood Vampires.
Who?
And the Hollywood Johnny Depp's
Oh, the
Hollywood
Hollywood
Vampires.
Vampires. Yeah,
Okay.
Johnny Depp.
Well, this particular album, the other album has great, great covers on it too, but I couldn't find it quickly. But this one has Bowie's Heroes, and they do a great version of it. And they do Johnny Thunder's You Can't Put Your Arms Around a Memory.
Wow.
Another song that nobody covers, you know?
Right.
So
That's when you
really,
know a band is good if they can dig
or
deep.
when a song is really good. Well, when a band is good, they know what to cover. Yes, yes, gotcha.
Absolutely.
Yep, yep, yep.
Absolutely. What's on this one?
Jenny, is it just you, or is hubby there with you too?
All
'Cause
right. We were talking
he
about
might like some of the stuff we're showing because I know the
we were
kind of
talking
music
about
you
the
like.
queers earlier. So here's one of those EPs that I found. Rockaway Beach.
Wow.
Oh, oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It is so good. Rock,
See
rock,
the
Rockaway Beach.
well, the queers cover some of the best songs out there. Like
Well,
they
they've been a band for like 30 years. So they're
wow.
middle-aged men now, but they still have that punk edge and they rock. They're good musicians and they know what they're doing. And when they're on stage, the audience is just like in their palms.
I
Uh,
bet. Oh, well, tell Dave I said hi and I send love because I think he would really like this one. All right, here we got the song retains the name. This is all kinds of alternative bands doing covers of Zeppelin songs.
oh, wow.
And this
Ah.
this is one of my favorite things
Is Black
ever.
Dog on there?
Yes. Black Dog by the Royal Mixers. Living
Oh,
Loving May by Rich Hardesty and the Del Reys. Down by the Seaside, Robert Coleman and the Flying Boats.
Kashmir is Kashmir.
Okay,
Did
no,
someone dare do Kashmir?
no, they don't. They don't, but I believe Dred Zeppelin has. So Four
Oh,
Sticks, Earwigs, Immigrant Song by Headface. I mean, No Quarter by I Love Ethel. What
oh,
Is and What Should Never Be by Helen Keller Plaid. Like this is amazing.
I've never seen that. I'm
It's
interested in that.
it's one of my favorite things ever. This came out in 88. 1988, Raymond. Yeah, Jenny, it's an oh, Madam Sin, we have another viewer coming in.
Led Zepp covers from
Hi,
Heart
honey.
is number one. Anything Ann Wilson when she gets out there,
Yeah, yeah, she
oh,
did pretty good with that. Yeah,
oh my
yeah, yeah.
God, it's Stairway to
Now that
Heaven, which I
this
hate that song. And her
this
version of
is
Stairway to Heaven is killer.
this is absolutely a must for people that love Zeppelin because every song on here is insane. It's great.
Uh, I applaud.
Um,
All
all
right,
right,
I'm
tell
going to
me.
get a little softer on these two choices. I have to show two.
Okay.
Very important. First of all, this is one of my most favorite record labels of all time, Dunhill Records,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which everyone knows Mamas and the Papas and the Grassroots and Barry McGuire doing that terrible MacArthur Park.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mamas and the Papas doing Dancing in the Streets. cover of Martha
Wow.
Reeves and the Vandellas.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
The same one that Jagger and
Oh,
Bowie
it's
did.
terrible. Jagger and Bowie. Oh, I
It was
hate that.
terrible, but I love them both. I hate the song too. I have the record, but
How do
they
you
did it.
ruin Dancing in the Streets?
I know.
Be like 40 years old, too big for your britches, and record that and release it
I
to the
know.
public and say, buy this.
I know. I
No.
know.
Okay, downhill. This is fabulous. Lady Nelson and the Lords doing Monday, Monday.
Ooh,
This
nice.
is super cool. This is elevator music, which I adore,
Yep.
and so it's instrumental. And
Oh, cool.
this is so good. I
Cool.
DJ this, and people freak out because everyone knows Monday, Monday,
Yeah. Oh, of
and
course.
they're like, "What the hell is this?" And it's one of those very Austin Powers type of sound, bum 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 type of deal. Bum, 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 bum.
Fun. Fun, fun.
Makes you want to wear a polka dotted bikini.
Right. Right. Or big bell bottoms or short bell
Right.
bottoms.
And, what a midriff thing.
Yeah. Right. Big bouffant. All right.
Always.
Here.
That's
All right.
required.
Undercover Motorhead. An entire record of covers that
I
Motorhead put
just
out.
filed that record yesterday. I had to work the metal section. Motorhead, we have the overstock underneath, and I pull the records out, and if it's sold, I
Hi,
fill it.
Dusty.
And that I didn't even look at that album. What did they do on this?
Oh, this is so great. They do Breaking the Law by Priest.
Mm.
They do God Save the Queen by the Pistols. They do Heroes by Bowie, and it's amazing. I've played it. I've played Heroes from this on podcast because
uh,
Heroes cover versions of Heroes I collect because it's one of my favorite songs.
I need to buy one.
Cat Scratch Fever.
Hey, Dusty.
Cat Scratch Fever, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Sympathy for the Devil,
Long
Rockaway Beach,
version,
Sympathy for the Devil, the Stones.
7-minute version.
It doesn't say here. Rockaway Beach. It's Whiplash. It's just an amazing album. One of the last that Lemmy
I
did, I
love the
think.
cover.
Yeah, it's beautiful. What year was this? I don't know. But anyway, Lemmy was great. And that's all covers. All covers.
All right. Many bands have covered this, and I have multiple bands covering this song. Slapshot. There we go. Doing Devo, Gates of Steel.
Oh wow. Not too many people cover
Twist
Devo.
away. Now twist and shout.
I love Devo. I
I
just love
love
Devo.
Devo.
And not too many people cover them.
Actually, thank God they don't cover Whip It. I mean, that's so overdone. But if they cover anything off the new Traditionalist album, it's
But
um, um,
think of
um,
how look,
it's a real cool world. Oh my God, how
well,
fabulous!
the last things I'm gonna show today are some of the most bizarre covers I've ever heard, and some of them are some of the best covers I've ever heard. So I think that if a band like I'm going to show last did something like Whip It, their version would
Blow you away.
probably yeah. So it depends on
I
who
would be
does
really
it.
critical with Whip It. I would be super critical.
Yeah.
It better be good.
Yeah. Well, let me read the comments. I don't want to miss anybody.
Teenage Caveman record.
Okay. All right. Ready, Raymond, for the next one? Because
Okay.
my next few are like very big bands that did complete cover records,
Ooh.
okay, of old songs. Okay. Iggy Pop. This is one of my favorite albums
I have never
ever.
seen that.
Okay. It's called a Prise, a
Pray.
Praz, right?
Okay.
Okay. A Pray. And the stuff on here, La Vie en Rose. Iggy doing La Vie en Rose.
The
Iggy.
Grace Jones and
Okay.
Edith Piaf.
Yes, yeah. But my favorite thing on here is Glenn Campbell's Everybody's Talking.
Oh, well, that's Nielsen.
Yeah, but
Everyone's talking about
well,
me.
no, everybody's
Nielsen wrote that.
talking at me.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
hear a
Nielsen.
word that yeah, Nielsen wrote it, but Campbell made it the hit. And Iggy's version is very much like Campbell's. Iggy.
Um, is Come On Marianne on there?
No. Michelle by the Beatles.
How about Beggin'?
Nope.
They keep playing Beggin' on the
No.
radio on our alternative station here in Columbus. Iggy Pop doing, the Four Seasons. Beggin',
No,
I'm
this is
begging
old. This is
you.
old stuff. I'm
Fred
going away.
Neil. Who's
He
Fred
does.
Neil?
He does. I'm going away smiling by Yoko Ono.
Oh.
He does Michelle. I'm going away smiling is one of the most beautiful songs ever done. She does not
Okay.
yelp in it.
I like
And
Walking on Thin Ice, but
Michelle, what is it? What is this thing called love? Iggy. Amazing, right?
nice. That's nice.
It is really beautiful. It was a record store day thing.
All right, you ready?
Hmm.
I can go for hours, as you well know. The Bass Holes, Bassholes, one word. Joy Division, doing Interzone.
Oh wow.
Oh wow! If you can cover a Joy Division,
Yeah. Well, yeah, Joy Division. I love them. Give me
oh
one
my
second.
God!
I love Joy Division.
Once you figure out the rabbit hole of Joy Division, you're lost.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God!
Exactly.
So fantastic.
Exactly. All right, I have something like a little less obscure, but a lot of people might not even know he did something like this.
You go, Dusty. When I
Hold
stub
on.
my toe in the middle of the night.
I've been known to do yoga on covers on my stuff. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I've done that too. I've done that too. I actually
That
broke my
was
toe in
good.
half in the middle of the night and sounded a little like Yoko. Okay.
Especially a man doing high pitch.
Yeah. Uh,
That's beyond
Ringo.
falsetto.
Ringo, Sentimental Journey. Every song
Ringo?
on here, Ringo Starr.
Oh
And
dear
every
God.
song on here is an old song. We have Sentimental Journey, Night and Day, like Bye Bye Blackbird, Stardust.
Oh really?
Yeah, Love is a many splendored thing.
Oh God, Ringo Starr singing that. Love is a
I know, I can't
very
even.
split. Oh God,
You
how
always hurt
cheesy.
the one you love. It's hilarious. Have I told you lately that I love you? Crazy, crazy indulgence by Ringo. That's why I
Because you
pulled that one
can.
out, right?
All
Mm.
right. More familiar here. I have the picture sleeve, but it's buried because I have my picture sleeves separated from my 45s to keep them in good shape. Record collector.
Hmm.
The Flying Lizards, Money. That's what I want.
I love that. Love it.
That's what I want.
That's what I want.
This is one of the
I want.
first records I heard in a punk club. I mean, I celebrated my 18th birthday at Crazy Mama's. They played this that night, and I'm like, I lost my mind. I'm like, what is this?
I
And
have
I
that.
bought
I
the
love it. I
45.
have it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Very fun. All right, this is a treasure. I think you got it also because you saw me with it, and this is the Misfits Project 1950.
Oh, that album is so good.
And
Uh,
I got the special version with the extra tracks.
I did too.
Right, because I told you have to.
Yes, you did. And I went
Because
to Use Kids. I'm like, Greg, where is this?
here is the track list. Okay. It's freaking amazing. It's This Magic Moment, Dream Lover, Diana, Donna, Great Balls of Fire, Latest Flame, Monster Mash. You got Monster Mash on here, Ray. you could actually
It's not the
DJ it.
same. It's not
I
the
know it's
same.
not. It's not. Only Make Believe, Runaway, You Belong to Me. And this one also has the bonus tracks of Witchcraft and Daughter of Darkness.
Daughter of Darkness is
Oh,
killer.
it is so great. I play it a lot in podcasts, but this is a treasure. Absolute.
All right. I know this is not up your alley at all, but gotta stay current, quote unquote. This is Heroes Severum. Again, local bands. They're covering Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On. Get your
I
freak
don't,
on.
I,
Get your
I
freak
don't
on.
know the song. I
I
don't
know
know the
you don't
song,
know it.
but I'm sure other people will know.
Hopefully, the audience knows it
Right.
because
That's what I
it
mean. Yeah.
is really, really phenomenal.
Wow.
And dun, 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 and it's borderline punk. This
Wow.
is why when I
Interesting.
go, every single time I travel and I go to a record shop, the first place I go to in the record shop where the punk records, the 45s.
Right.
I flip them over and I just read. What are they doing? Because you're not going to know any of them. Is duh.
I knew that's exactly what you did at Sound Exchange
It
because you
is
found
close.
you found covers by punk bands that were
Yeah,
amazing.
doing
So
Halloween, doing Christmas, doing the
yes,
Doors.
yes, yes. Amazing. I know. I
And
know.
it turns out to be so incredible. It is if it's awful, you get rid of it. You pay $2. Who cares?
Right. Right.
Oh my god! And
Well,
you've
it's
seen me do
hard.
it. I mean, I literally flipped the whole collection around, and I
Yeah,
just
yeah. I know. But a lot of times when you hit on a punk collection of 45s, the prices are more like 15, 25, 15, 25, 30.
well,
They're
if they
not
know what
they're
they
not
have.
$2. Yeah.
What you have to look for is the local bands, the
Yeah.
local
Yeah.
bands,
Yeah.
and that's where you get the good stuff. And
That's
that's
great. Yeah.
when, especially when I DJ this, people lose their mind. They're like,
Mhm.
"I know this record, but I've never heard this version before."
Mhm. Mhm. That's why we love our covers.
Right.
All right. One of my favorite cover type bands ever is the band Dread Zeppelin. And they are one of the greatest bands
We cannot keep
ever.
their records at the shop.
That's because they're too great. And this one has this what was the song you asked? Cashmere. Wait,
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun,
da-da-dum, da-da-dum.
dun-dun-dun,
Yep, one of the best. Whole
dun-dun-dun.
lot of love, Cashmere, the Lemon Song, Heartbreaker, Going to California, Dire Maker, Immigrant Song.
Levee
They
breaks by any chance? When the
huh?
levee breaks.
No, Larry Breaks is not on this one because this one is related the best of, but they have so many albums, and I just pulled one for today. But this is one of my favorite bands ever. I love Dread Zeppelin. They're
All right.
incredible.
I forgot to put this over here, but I did pull it out last night, and I need your help with this
Hmm.
because I really think this is a classic blues song, but I don't know blues very well, like
Okay.
78 period.
All right.
Blues Magoo's doing Tobacco Road.
Tobacco Road is a very famous old song. Yeah.
This
Everybody has covered Tobacco Road. Even
this
some of the 60s R&, what do you call, like, bands, like, like the jam band, rock and rollers.
Right.
A lot of
And
people,
psychedelic
Edgar Winter, things like that.
their
Wow.
version of Tobacco Road is so killer. And of course they go into like, oh, let's jam out, type of deal. Oh, we took LSD.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have that album too. That's
This
pretty
is
fun.
really wonderful album.
Yeah, it's really fun. All right, here I have two albums that are, yeah,
Oh.
two albums covering an
Oh,
entire album that we all know and love, and that is Dark Side of the Moon. We have the Dark Side of the Moon, Dark Side of the Mule by Government Mule, the
oh,
entire Dark Side of the Moon album.
I've
Okay.
never heard that. That would be interesting.
And then we have the great Flaming Lips doing Dark Side of the Moon. So these two bands that did two record sets, is this two? Maybe this is one.
No, it's one. The Flaming Lips is one.
Yeah, that's one. This is definitely two.
Wow.
Yeah, this is two. So two. Breathe, Shine on You Crazy Diamond. But they called it Dark Side of the Mule, but they're doing all kinds of Floyd songs. Shine on You Crazy Diamond, Wish You Were Here. So other albums too. Breathe, Time, Money. It's amazing. And this has always been one of my favorites right here.
The Lips covering that was
Mm,
originally exclusive for Record Store Day, and I was able to get a copy. And at that time, I was working at the bank, and
uh-huh.
I had to beg because at that time, when the Flaming Lips put something out for RSD, you better line up because it was gone. Absolutely.
Um
Their
Sin,
version,
Madam
their
Sin,
version of
what is your favorite LP of all time? Which one? The Flaming Lips or okay, go ahead, Ray. I just want her to tell me
um,
which one.
the Lips doing Sgt. Pepper. The whole boom. Oh my God. I play that album so much.
This
I
is
like it better
another
than
one of
the
my very
original. I
favorites.
know Strike Me Dead. I
Dark
like,
Side of the Moon.
okay.
Um, but Flaming Lips or Government Mule? Flaming Lips, right? For sure. And now we have Flaming Lips doing Sergeant Pepper.
Sgt. Pepper.
It's
I think it's
amazing.
better. I really think it's better than the original. I know Strike Me Dead,
This
but
is amazing.
if I want to hear that album, I pull the Flaming Lips before I pull the Beatles.
Yeah, this is remarkable.
It's so interesting. It's for the benefit of Mr. Kite. Oh my God.
I love this. I think this is amazing. Within You, Without You, one of my favorite songs of all time. Just beautiful the way they do it. Yeah, being for the benefit of
Mr.
Mr.
Kite.
Kite. Yep,
For the benefit of Mr. Kite, there will
beautiful
be a
stuff.
show tonight on trampoline. John was so out of it on that.
All right, show me something. Show me something.
Okay. I know, we've done our live cast a couple of times, and I keep harping about Sergio Mendes in Brazil 66. So instead of pulling out the greatest hits, where do you begin? Fool on the Hill. Number one from them, their version of Scarborough Fair is wow.
Fool on the Hill by them is a go-to
Scarborough
for me.
Fair.
I absolutely adore it.
I love them so much. Going out of my head over you.
Yeah, they're great. They're they're
Very
they're
60s.
great. They are really
Night
fun.
and Day. They do a version of Night and Day. Everyone
So
does.
does Iggy. I mean, so does Ringo on that Sentimental Journey. Wow, right? What? Yeah.
With a little help from my friends is on this too.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And that's what was so gorgeous about Sergio Mendes in Brazil 66. He took those songs and he made them his own. He slightly rearranged them, and
Yeah.
just turned it into heaven.
Yeah.
So, oh, and the look
Yeah,
of love.
he's cool. He's cool for
How
what he
many
did.
versions of the
He
look of
is
love do you have? The look of love is in
beautiful.
your
Beautiful.
eyes. I
Beautiful.
did
I
spin
love
that
that
on
too.
my Valentine's spin.
It's true. It's true, Madam Sin. Ringo is cool. And who would think that he would do something like that? It was very unusual for him. And I thought that was kind of cool. She's
Actually, I
right.
did play Ringo. He was the only. No, I did Paul McCartney too, solo. I played Photograph. That's my that and Snookeroo are like my most favorite songs from Ringo. I
Yeah.
love Photograph. Oh, Photograph.
Photograph is good, but he has another
Oh,
one too.
Phil
He has another.
Spector. It's all Phil Spector.
Mm, hmm.
Oh, it's really delicious.
Very broad-minded, and I think that's
Yeah, he
very,
should
very
be.
cool. Yeah. No, I'm answering her.
You know, and he gets no respect, but his drumming is actually difficult.
They said
It's
he was
very
excellent. They said he was
he
excellent.
is one of the
They
best.
said
He's up
Pete
there with
Best
Keith
was
Moon.
not good, but they said he was great.
He's
Just like
technical.
just like
He's
Copperhead and became a junkie, but they said that the Clash was nothing without him. He held them together. They said
right,
he was a
as most
great
drummers do with
drummer.
the band.
Yeah.
And Ringo was really great. He would sit there patiently. He's holding his tom toms and waiting. John and Paul are yelling at each other, la 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 la, la boom boom. And when they were ready, I mean, listen to Revolver. Listen to the drumming on Revolver.
See, Ringo, he studied Ouspensky. So like he was very he
He
knew what he was
was
doing.
he knew exactly what he was doing. And what was so great, he had, especially in that time period, 1967, 1968, he could improvise. So he knew jazz.
Hmm.
And especially with drumming. So obviously he studied Krupa.
One of the best drummers ever.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, my father was a drummer. My brother was a drummer.
Art Blakely and Elvin Jones. Yeah, Art Blakely. Oh, wow.
Wow, wow. See, Ringo was way before Bill Bruford, who was my favorite drummer. Bill Bruford was my favorite drummer, along
Keith
with
Moon.
Terry Bozzio, Keith Moon,
Keith
the best.
Moon. And
And of course,
Bonham. Bonham from Led Zeppelin.
my brother was a fucking amazing drummer. He was like a phenom. He was.
Bonham always blows me away. When I listen to Zeppelin, I'm always listening to the drums, and it is fucking difficult. And could you imagine you're doing a 3 hour show, and God only knows what they did before they went on stage, and he is just boom, 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 and his beats are so complicated, and it's like, oh, how do you do that?
Great, great, great,
Great,
great.
really great. You got me going, Tink. You know I love drums and percussion.
All right. So does Bob. So does Rockin' Bob. He's always
Oh,
hitting that cowbell.
oh
Um,
yeah.
all right, I have another government rule mule here. This one is them. This is volume 2 too, because they cover a lot of the Stones. They love the Stones.
Well, the
This
cover.
one, this one is Stoned Side of the Mule, volume 2, and the songs are Wild Horses,
Ooh,
Bitch, Play with Fire,
it's
Brown
a
Sugar,
bitch.
Can't You Hear Me Knocking, and their versions are
So it's more
remarkable.
70s Stones, early 70s.
Well, they played a lot of different Stones because
I mean, the
they
Stones are
this is
for like
part
half a century.
this is volume 2.
Oh,
So this is 70 Stones, and the first one was probably 60 Stones,
you
but
know, I really
they
think
do them
most of the
really
Stones'
beautiful.
best period is like 1969 to like 1974.
I loved them. They were one
Can
of
you
my
hear me
favorite bands.
knocking? I mean, Mick
They're
Jagger was
great.
really, really cool.
My favorite album, of course, the
I have to go
great.
like
I
this.
mean,
I'm
the
gonna
best
pull.
thing they've ever done was you know, Exile on Main Street.
I have to pull a record real fast, Tink. Um, LH. Here we go. Here we go. Close. Hold on. HOL. Shit.
Yeah,
HOL.
Mick is cool, but you know what? Keith Richards is the
This.
coolest. Keith is
This.
the
Oh.
coolest.
Oh, Tink. Oh my God. All right. This is a band that's not getting a lot of respect, and they should. Hollis Brown. It's called Gets, plural, Loaded.
Are there covers on it? Because that's what we're
It
talking about
is
today.
the Loaded album from the Velvet Underground
Ooh,
backwards. So the last track on side 2 is the first track on side 1 on this, and they go backwards.
how cool.
It is so good. This is so good. Oh my God. Oh, Sweet Jane, Rock and Roll. Oh, love that record. Who Loves the Sun?
Very cool.
If
Very
you know
fun.
the Velvet Underground, you really need this.
That's really, really, really fun.
It's really good. And the band's from DC, I think, and they keep touring. And they came to Columbus once. I think it was during Gay Pride. So there was no way. It was so weird because, Gay Pride's in the park and they have all these bars on this one street and they throw this big straight party in the middle of Gay Pride. Hollis Brown performed this.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to go so badly, and I'm like, I can't. I'm busy.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, if you don't know this team, you love the Velvet Underground. You
I
would
love the Velvet Underground. Yeah,
definitely love this album.
I'm sure I would.
There you go.
All right. One of my favorite covers ever. The Sex Pistols doing I'm Not Your Stepping Stone.
I went out on the internet when you showed that a couple of weeks ago. I went on to YouTube. I'm like, I gotta hear this.
It's
You know,
great.
that is a song that even a band that's practicing in their garage, they're like 13 years old, they
Could
can
play it
do this
great. Yeah.
and play it good.
Yep. This is a great version,
It's
and
a
I
groovy,
love it.
groovy record. Can you believe that was a B-side originally
I love
from
the
the
song.
Monkees?
Love
From
it.
the Monkees,
Love
that
it.
was the B-side. I
Very
think the
fun.
flip was I'm a Believer.
Yeah, on right. Right, on the original Monkeys. Yep. All right, what do you got?
Oh, is it my turn again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. It
Wait,
just came
hang
out
on
this.
one second. I'm talking to our people. Mickey Dolenz is hard to beat. Absolutely. Did you hear him do Shiny Happy People? Wasn't it
It was
incredible, Madam
good.
Sin? I love it. Love
Me
it.
too. I knew I
He's
liked you
very,
too.
very
You have
cool.
good taste.
He was one of the Hollywood vampires.
That I forgot.
No, not in the band with the not the
With Johnny.
band, the Hollywood Vampires, in the real Hollywood Vampires in the club in the Rainbow Room upstairs with Mickey Dolenz, Ringo, Johnny Depp, Alice Cooper. I don't know Johnny Depp. No. Alice Cooper.
The original
Uh,
with Lennon.
yes, when Leonard was hanging there. Yes. They were all wasted all the time. It was during
Was that the
John's.
Lost Weekend that
Yes,
lasted for like
that
2
was his
months?
Lost Weekend era where they all hung out as
Era.
Hollywood vampires in the private club upstairs in the Rainbow. And
Nielsen. Oh, Nielsen was in there, and so was Ringo
Nelson.
Starr.
Yes,
And
Nelson
I
was
think
on.
Elton John showed up somewhere along.
Yeah, I don't think he got as
It was messy.
degenerate as the rest of them
It
did,
was
but
really messy.
yeah.
All right, new releases this week at the record shop. Deal with it,
Oh.
Tink. Deal with it.
But are they
Vitamin
covers?
String Quartet.
Are they covers?
Yes.
Okay.
Vitamin
Okay.
String Quartet. And
Then
we
they're
did.
allowed. I
I
love the
love them.
vitamin string quartet. Are they? I
We're up
love
there with
them.
Rockabye Baby.
Love the They're beyond Rockabye Baby.
Well, you know what
I
they put
love
out
them.
this week? Taylor Swift's greatest hits.
Ugh. Oh,
It's really good. It's really
oh,
good.
don't
I
gag
know.
me.
Deal with it.
Please stop gagging me because I'm sick of hearing Craig talk about it. You talk about it. I'm disgusted. Just forget it. Go.
Vitamin String Quartet doing Radiohead.
I have that.
This is gorgeous.
It's great. I have that. Yep.
True
I
Love
love it.
Waits and Burn the Witch.
Yep. Burn the Witch. I've played it in podcasts.
Yep. You know, I
May
missed
Pang
out
era. You're
on that
right.
band.
You're right,
I
Sin. May Pang era.
over the weekend I
You
finally
know,
used my
excuse me, Ray. Hold on. A lot of people hate Yoko. I love
May
Yoko.
Pang.
I'm talking to Cindy here. Um, I hate Yoko. I mean, I love Yoko. I did not like May Pang. I know that Yoko put May in charge of John, but I never liked her. I loved Yoko. So go on, Ray. I'm done. I'm done with my rant.
Radiohead. They have an Offspring band. It's called The Smile.
Radiohead is one of my favorite bands.
I never listened to them and I missed something. I know I missed something
Oh
because
yeah.
I cannot get enough of The Smile. And my gift card, my birthday gift card from Used Kids, it was on the fridge. I'm like, I'm waiting for something good. The Smile.
Carm.
Carm, hey
Carm.
girl.
Wait, you can't be back already. Are you back? Wow, you're here. All right, go on. Your gift card. I can't believe he's
I,
back.
I bought The Smile. It's very Prague, very Flaming Lips.
Mm,
Very,
sounds
you have to pay
wonderful. Yeah.
attention. You have to pay
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
beautiful in the background.
I'm sure
Um,
I would love it. I'm sure I would love
I
that
think you would, yeah, because you
because
love.
Radiohead it really was one of my favorite bands, and The Bends is my favorite album, one of my favorite albums of all time. And I just showed that in our last live, or one of
Right.
my own by myself. But yep, flew
Then
in
I have
yesterday. Oh,
one
you're
last
back. I'm
thing.
so happy you're back. Carm, I'm telling you, it's not the same when you're not here. I'm serious.
I
So
thought he
I
was.
hope,
Didn't he go to Arizona?
yes, he goes to Arizona every year. And I miss you so much when you're gone because it's not the same when you're not here. So I'm really happy you're back.
One day I got to meet you.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Something tells
Maybe
me.
one day we might have to bring Carm in with us and do a
I
3.
would like that very
You know?
much.
Yeah, yeah, we can do that, right, Carm? All
All
right,
right, Tink,
Raymond.
here's my last thing.
Okay, then I'll
Um,
go into the ones I was telling you about that a lot of people might not know about. Okay, go.
okay. Um, Chicago record label, Trouble in Mind. I actually had a painting commissioned of the record label. Let's see if I can show it. Right there, right below the apple. Trouble in Mind.
Okay, yep,
Beautiful
very
psychedelic
cool.
label. Well, it was psychedelic. Then
Go back for over there a minute. All of these on Raymond's pillar there are um record label paintings. Some of his favorite
aerosol.
record labels.
It's all
Yes.
graffiti. It's graffiti. It's aerosol. That's all spray paint.
Yeah. About right on your record labels.
Yes, it's
Very
all
cool.
spray paint. It's not acrylic. It's not oil. It's spray paint.
Wow, it's amazing that he can do it like that. It's
That's
really
Josh
beautiful.
Parker.
Yep,
Love
just
them. So, anyways, Trouble in Mind at the very beginning of the label, they were super, super cool. Oh my God. They released on Record Store Day, very early Record Store Day, these EPs.
okay.
And The bands that were signed to the label did covers. So all this is covers. And
Oh,
they're hard to
wow.
find. They're very hard to find. So, like this one, I enjoy being a boy. Banana splits.
The Banana Splits. A cover. Who ever covered the Banana Splits, right?
The
That's
queers did.
remarkable. Yeah. That's why the
In other
queers are
words,
so
punk bands.
fun.
Apache Dropout doing Cuddly Toy, which is the monkeys. You're not the only cuddly toy. The Paperhead doing Stacy Groove. The Lemianas doing Come Now. Fabulous. Um, oh God, Ty Segall. Ty Segall doing 2 + 2 = question mark. That is psychedelic.
Yep. Yep.
Coco Coma doing Messenger. I'm not sure. Something Seeger. The White Wires. That's the way a woman is, which I think is Dylan. Charlie and the Moonhearts. 7 & 7 is fabulous. That's I think Jimi Hendrix or Love, somewhere
Mm-hmm.
around there. This is my most favorite. Oh my God. White Vinyl. Um, Eddie Current Suppression Ring, that is the name of the band, doing the Go-Go's We Got the Beat.
Ah, how
Oh, it's
fun.
killer. It is
Fun.
killer.
Fun.
We got the
Fun.
beat. Just forget about the Go-Go's and let a punk band do this song.
Right. 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 Right.
The Moon Jeans doing Forever Young, which I never liked that song. Um, the Wrong Words, Here's Where You Belong, and this is my most favorite, Jack Oblivion doing Moses and Me. Help me with this song. Who did the original Moses and Me? Somewhere in the 60s. I have looked and looked and looked. I know it's out there. And I
Maybe.
know I've
Maybe
heard,
one of our viewers will know.
hopefully. So there you go. And somewhere in there, I have Kathy's Clown from the Everly Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Really pretty and trippy. It's very like, spacey,
Uh-huh.
uh,
Uh-huh.
let's,
Well,
Again, one of my most favorite things to DJ is covers.
yeah, I'm a cover fanatic, and
They're
what I'm going
so
to
much
show
fun.
what they are so much fun, and what I'm going to cover last is stuff that I think a lot of people might not even know. But Carm, I just want to say real quick is that you can
Tommy
be
James and the Shondells.
you don't have oh that's who did the original one you're talking
Moses and
about.
Me?
Carm, we'll let her. Yeah, she'll answer. You don't have to do anything. I just send you like a link to email, and you click it, and you're here. And then I put you on. That's it, and then you just talk, and as long as you have a laptop, you gotta have
Yeah,
a
that'd be
laptop.
I have to look
Yeah,
that up.
yeah. Tommy James Shondell, she said. All right, are we ready for my finale here?
No, I want to pull out my Tommy James and Shondells collection and find Moses and Me. No,
We're
go
doing
team.
covers today.
Okay. Well, that is a cover.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's the original you're talking about.
Well, Madam is saying Tommy James and the Shondells did the original.
Did the original? That's what I'm saying. That's the original. We're doing covers today. All right. So, all right. So the band Typo Negative has done
Oh,
some of the most
oh,
amazing
yep,
covers ever.
yep.
Of their covers, my least favorite is a song that I love, and that is Highway Star by Deep Purple. And that's on this one. That's on the best of Typo.
Wow. Oh, we
But
sell a ton of
you
their
know,
records at
I
East Kids.
I love Deep Purple's Highway Star. Their version doesn't thrill me, but I think it's cool that they did it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
they tried.
Uh
Have you ever heard a cover of Hush? Speaking of Deep Purple, I would love to hear a band cover Hush.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Hush.
All right, this is probably one of the coolest versions of this song I've ever heard, and it is "Summer Breeze" by Sills and Croft by
I love that song.
Typo on Bloody Kisses.
Wow. Did
Yes,
they do it pretty
they did
or
it very pretty.
yay?
Very, very, very pretty. And then on this one, the least worst of Typo Negative, they did this amazing version of Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. See, my camera has a
Joe South did Hush originally. I never knew that. I'll have to look that up.
Black Sabbath, their version. Why is it like why
There's
will
like
this
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 like
won't
graffiti
show?
thing going
This
on.
will not show on my
It's
screen. All
really
right.
cool.
Well, anyway, Black Sabbath, their version is what I was telling you about before, Ray, when Sick Rick showed the mask of Aleister Crowley. He used their version of Black
Um,
Sabbath by Sabbath, and it was like I was like, "Oh my god, I forgot about the song." So I pulled this. Amazing, scary, creepy, love it.
You
All
know,
right.
it was one of the coolest things yesterday at the record shop where Greg keeps me on the floor for good reason. Because I love it. I interact with customers, and we were packed. We were so busy. And I did the whole main floor. I did all of rock, I did all of soul, I did post punk, and I did punk. And he goes, metal. And that is my weakness. I do not know metal.
Mhm.
And I literally had to pull the records out and fan them and say, file. Oh, we already have this. File. Black Sabbath, Tink. Oh my God. And Ozzy, his solo stuff. We cannot keep them in stock.
Love them both. I
It's
love Ozzy.
amazing. And I kind of agree with Jimmy when it comes to Black Sabbath. I like the Ozzy period, like Paranoid and
Oh,
Black, Black
Ozzy is Black Sabbath,
He is. He really is.
Nothing else to me is Black
But
Sabbath.
as a kid, I did not get into that. I just
Oh, we
did
saw
not.
them at the
I'd
Capitol
rather hear
Theater.
George
I mean,
Michael.
we actually saw them at the Capitol Theater.
Really?
All right, so
You saw Ozzy?
yes, I did. Black Sabbath.
Damn,
All
girl.
right. Hey, music has been a part of my life since I was 11 years old. I saw Melanie many, many, many times, and she just died, which is so sad.
Oh God, her records. We can't move them to save our lives.
Not anymore, but she was so wonderful back in the day.
No, it was like a
Anyway,
dream of Diaz. I don't like folk
I'm
music.
not done with my covers.
I'm sorry.
All right,
I'm getting all
Cinnamon
hyper. You
Girl.
got me all wound up.
Typo negative. Cinnamon Girl by Neil
Ooh,
Young.
Neil Young.
Beautiful. Yep, Neil Young. Beautiful version on October Rust.
Darn, 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 darn. Oh wow, that's really fabulous.
Oh, Cinnamon Girl, it's amazing. And the last one, my favorite. Oh my God. Typo negative from World Coming Down doing Day Tripper and a Beatles medley. It's doing a green thing.
I'm seeing letters when
Yeah,
you like put the CD. I
every
see a
every time.
B
No, only because I'm putting
right
green
there.
up.
There's a B, or
Yes,
actually go like
because
this.
it's
Tick.
a
Let's
green
read it. It's
thing.
satanic. Let's read it.
I'm gonna fix it. Hold on. I'm gonna fix it.
I
There we
suppose we were
go.
talking about Black Sabbath.
I got it. I fixed it.
There you go. What was
It
it?
it was under green screen.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go. Now
now
you
it's
are.
worse. Oh my God, what the fuck? Hold on.
It works.
Give me
It
a
works like
minute.
just all the Warhol banana.
All right, now we're fixed.
Kinda
Now you
cool.
can say it. All right. It was on green screen. That's why. Type O Negative. World Coming Down. The Beatles medley is on here with Day Tripper. It's Day Tripper. Uh, if I needed someone and I
If I
want you, she's so
needed
heavy.
someone. She's so
Amazing.
heavy. Ooh, I do have a punk band doing She's So Heavy. I don't like it.
Well, I love the song and I love every
I do
song they
too.
chose.
It is
I love
one really
every
nice
song
song.
that they chose for this medley, and they do it amazingly.
Do they
So,
go to the freak out at the end with the white noise and
yeah, well, yeah, but
oh.
it's really beautiful. I gotta say, it's beautiful, and you know, the weirdest thing in
Hey
this.
DJ Trish.
Hi, DJ Trish. We've been here for like an hour and a half already, so we're getting
Oh,
ready
has
to.
it been that long?
Yeah, we're getting ready to
Oops. I really
bow
did. It
out.
feels like 5
But
minutes.
when I give a time in the community tab, we're here on time. So, um,
Well, one of us is.
well, we were, you were,
Yeah,
we
we
were
did
here on
get
time.
good.
Yeah. No, if I say 1 o'clock, I mean 1 o'clock. If I say 2 o'clock, I mean 2 o'clock. So if
Get
if
to
you come in,
work.
I've always been very, very, very prompt. Is that what you call it? Prompt. But if you're
I've
coming
forgotten
late,
those words. I don't work anymore. I don't
I know,
care.
I know, I know.
Clink.
So funny. But we had a great show of covers. I mean, some crazy covers, and it was a
Oh, we can
lot of
go for
fun.
another 3 hours.
We could, when it comes to covers,
Easily.
because me and Raymond just are cover freaks,
I love it.
especially unusual bands doing covers. Just
Local
remarkable.
bands, just local
Local
bands.
bands doing covers.
Even if they're
That's why I
awful.
loved that whole Misfits Project 1950 was amazing.
Oh, and the queers. Oh my
And the Queers. Oh my god. What
god.
a great. I mean the stuff that they chose to cover.
Valerie.
And Valerie, I mean everybody covers Stepping Stone and
Hey,
whatever, but
Tink, you have to play Hungry Again from
mhm,
Paul
mhm.
Revere and the Raiders. Oh
Yeah,
my
oh,
god.
I
Yay.
love that album. I love it.
Yay. I'll never
So,
forget when I saw them when they were here in Columbus. That was a birthday present for Brian and Kirsten. I got them tickets to go see the Queers. And it was right after COVID. So everyone's like really freaked out because it's COVID, la la la.
nobody wanted to be in a
Nobody wanted to
crowd.
be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And Joe Queer did I Enjoy Being a Boy. And I lost my mind. I recorded it. I was one of those fans. I'm like, oh God, I gotta
Yeah.
record
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
Literally, I do go back and watch it because it was so magical. I mean, nobody knows that record. Nobody.
Ray, you gotta look at what people are asking and saying.
Oh, just hit the thumbs up. Send you what? Some VCLT. Trish, I don't know what that means.
It means Vinyl Community Love Train.
Oh, okay. Acronyms. Oh, they're too much. Sure.
So anyway, guys, I think that's it for us. We had a very, very fun afternoon with you, a very fun President's Day. We shared some of our favorite crazy covers with you. So
It
comment,
was a blast.
it was a
Team was
blast.
a
It
blast.
was. It was. Comment, subscribe, spread the love. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. Patreon link below. Till next time, I love you all, and we will see you live very, very soon. Ray?
Play a record today.
Love you all. All right.
I'm messing with
Cracking me up. I'm trying
you.
to end. Hey, it's not letting me end the stream, so I guess we got to go on forever.
Oh well, let's talk about I don't know brands of paper towels.
Oh my God.
Actually, I
Yeah.
need to go to the boys' room. So bye.
It won't let me end the stream. What the hell? We got to go on forever.